Hello, this is Photography Gamer, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing Saints Row 2 for the Xbox Series S. This version was originally released on the Xbox 360 in 2008. Saints Row 2 is an action-adventure game developed by Volition. The game sees you playing as the leader of the Saints as you attempt to re-establish your dominance over the city. So what is it like to play? Well, once more you get to create a unique character before you head out into the city to cause havoc. The options are pretty good, giving you control over a fair amount of facial details, lots of haircuts, silly facial expressions and some delightful taunts. After this you're free to explore the city at your leisure. Control wise it's a bit dated, as in it doesn't use the L trigger to aim, instead you just click in the analog stick, but it's a pretty user friendly system nonetheless. In terms of combat, the hand-to-hand stuff is pretty primitive, but the gunplay is where Saints Row comes into its own. The guns are punchy, varied and great fun to use, and you will be using them all the time. Whether it be fighting off rival gangs on your turf, having a shootout with the cops, or just being a complete psycho and attacking people at random.
Get back here! No!
Move it.
Please let it be painless.
What's the matter with
Please
you?
let it be painless.
Too easy.
Who you think is...
In particular, the shootouts with the cops like these can go on for an absolute eternity as the bodies pile up and your homies stick with you as the SWAT teams arrive. It's really good fun and you can just get yourself completely lost in that sequence.
Baby, you give me a chance and I'll be riding you all night long. Try harder than that. Let me give it up for you.
In terms of the main missions, these focus around the different gangs in the city, each of which you can attempt to eliminate. But in order to do a story mission, you need to fill up your respect meter. To do this, you need to buy flashy clothing, complete side activities and the like. It is perhaps a bit unnecessary and a grind. You know, why can't you just do a mission one after the other? Thankfully though, the side activities are absolutely amazing and really good fun, and they just steal the show. Whether you're hunting down targets as a hitman, taking part in a demolition derby, doing a spot of street racing or just committing fraud, each one is well worth your time. And there is so much fun to be had. But the game does feel a bit like Groundhog Day, like you have to take over the row again, like you did in the first game. Yes, there are a few new elements that feature, but it's all a little bit too samey for me. I still enjoyed it, but I think more could have been done to mix up the structure as opposed to what we ended up with. One of the best features of Saints Row is the customization, from clothing that you can alter individually with a wide array of different colours, to cars that you can mod to your heart's content. It has a lot of freedom to create your own type of character, whether that be an original gangster or a ridiculous fool of a character, the choice is yours.
Let me give it up for you.
Apartments can also be customised. You can unlock more hoods to control, get more money on a daily basis and just go bling yourself to death. But it's the silly nature of Saints Row that endeared it to the fans. It never took itself seriously. It has so many fun elements and you can't help but laugh sometimes.
Let me give it up for you. Wait! I will shit you. Baby, you give me a chance and I'll be riding you all night.
Man born from criminal and desperation, the two fugitives cut a bloody
So yeah, overall Saints Row 2 does what you would expect. More missions, more side activities, more fun, but it's not exactly new. It's still enjoyable, but perhaps Saints Row 3, the original, was more of an innovative move in terms of the franchise. Visually, Saints Row 2 hasn't aged very well at all, with a dry and muted visual style. Like, I don't see any real improvement if you look at Saints Row 1 and Saints Row 2. The music is good though, like the radio stations, they're generally solid with something for everyone, with some classics from Nas and the like. The voice acting is a bit of a drop off from the first game. You won't recognise any of the sort of famous high caliber voice actors here. The budget clearly got cut, which is a little bit of a shame. Sound effect wise, does the job, nothing more than that.
I was watching that.
I
Guess you're not anymore, are you, bitch?
Oh, shit. You haven't seen me since your boss shot and stuffed me in the trunk of a car, and the best you can give me is old shit?
Okay, the good and the bad. What's good? The side quest variety is fantastic, the character creator has great tools available, customization is top drawer, and it's lots of fun to play on the whole. Bad points? It's a bit of a carbon copy of Saints Row 1, the graphics felt a bit undercooked, and the voice acting talent has suffered a massive drop off. Also, it's quite repetitive as you have to fill up your respect to do story missions, but it is what it is. So what's the verdict? Saints Row 2 isn't a vastly superior sequel to Saints Row 1, but it is another good crime adventure with great customization, varied side quests and silliness for days. It's very much more of the same. Take back the row one district at a time. Complete varied activities to get your respect bar up. And this unlocks story missions, etc, etc, etc. Could more have been done to broaden the scope of the game? Yes. Could the visuals have been improved? Absolutely. But like I said, it's still lots of fun, great character creation, entertaining missions, and a game that's got lots to offer over a period of time. So scoring wise, I would give Saints Row 2 7.5 out of 10. Okay, that was the review. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it, subscribe, comment, become a patron. Thank you. This is Photography Gamer, signing off. See you next time.